Yeah, well, amazing for us. I'm very happy to be part of one of the three. It would be very hard for me if we were out of the fight. So happy from there. Happy for us as a team sponsor, and of course for Volvo and the whole sport. I was talking to them as well this morning, and we're lucky enough. I think everyone is watching, so it's been good. And to be honest, raises a few questions for the future too. I think this is, if I'm not wrong, this has been the fourth or the fifth Volvo actually in a row, which the start was in Spain. So I remember the first one, 2005 in Vigo, was a big thing, but the culture has been growing so much the last 10, 12 years that we can see, especially in Alicante, but the whole Spain, how the people is following the race, not only us, but the race in general is more Spanish number of votes as well. So I think it's getting bigger and bigger, and I can see how people has been following. So I'm sure it's gonna mean a lot for us as a team, for myself as skipper, or for the whole country. Yeah, of course it is, and we can see the support not only of the people but the government and the big companies. So it's not easy. It's easy to say we're gonna go again, but we have to. Make the commitments again, and hopefully we can put the team back together pretty soon and start working. We need to know a lot of things for the future yet, but I hope it's going to happen, and I hope I will go again. Yeah, it is it's that way, but sometimes the best way to do that is to win the leg, and because it's very hard to it's hard to cover one boat in the ocean, but it's very hard to cover two boats in the ocean. So we will try to do a good start, try to be ahead of the fleet like we did last leg, and I hope this time we can keep the lead. And of course, as you say, the priority is not to win the leg, is to be in front of the other two. It's completely different because first is two boats instead of one, and second, we can match race here in the river, but then we're going out, and it's the whole. You cannot put gates in the sea, as we say in Spanish. So it's it's different. Of course, we have to keep an eye on them completely. If we can't get them behind in the start, we will. But we have to do a little bit of our own race, try to win it. Well, I think it's been a special race anyway because how close the boat's been. I think I take a lot of learnings. It's not like before the question in the press conference was like what I would do different or what I would change because you can't. But I think you learn a lot for the future. I think we have done a lot of things very well, and that's why we're fighting now to win the race. Preparation was good. Have a good team, and think twice everything you decide before the race. Once you're starting, there's not too many things you can change unless you do a drama. So. As in every race, the preparation is the most important thing, and that's what I'm going to take for the future. And then, this time, it's been a lot of innovation in this race with scoring point, double point legs at the end of the race, which made possible things like Brunel, a massive comeback, and which is good for everyone. It's good for the race, and makes the people keep pushing all the way to the end.